Warning: this will work for you in 1 hour 100 points. Must try Neville Goddard. This technique will enable you to manifest your deepest desires in just 1 hour or less. Yes, you heard that right, within just 1 hour, and it's 100% guaranteed. Now, before you dismiss this as just another manifestation trick, let me share something extraordinary. I've personally seen this method change lives in real time. Just yesterday, one of my students used it and landed a life-changing job offer in only 47 minutes. This isn't about mindlessly repeating affirmations or relying solely on positive thinking. It's something much deeper, rooted in the profound teachings of Neville Goddard. After refining this approach, I've designed it to deliver fast, tangible results. But before we get into the details of this life-changing technique, I want you to recognize that we are stepping into a season of transformation. Whether it's the vibrant energy of autumn or the peaceful stillness of winter, this is your opportunity. You deserve every single thing your heart desires, and today, I'll show you how to claim it. Let me share a personal story. Just 3 months ago, I found myself stuck. Even though I was familiar with various manifestation techniques, something was missing. Then, I had a powerful realization. We've been making manifestation far too complicated. What I'm about to share isn't just another strategy. It's a shift in how we perceive and approach manifestation altogether. I remember last summer, sitting in my garden, frustrated by the slow pace of my manifestations. That's when it hit me. We've been letting our minds control the timeline. Think about this. When you order something online with next-day delivery, you don't obsess over when it will arrive. You don't spend hours wondering if it will take weeks instead. You trust it will be there tomorrow because you've experienced and believe it to be true. Manifestation works the exact same way. Let me introduce you to the concept I call the potential of possibilities. Think of your mind as a thermostat. If you set it to 70 degrees, it will maintain that temperature regardless of outside conditions. Similarly, if you believe something will take 5 years to manifest, your mind will create circumstances to match that belief. It's not being cruel, it's simply following your instructions. Here's a real story about Angela, one of my students. She had been trying to manifest her dream job for 2 years. I asked her why it was taking so long, and she said, "Well, that's how long these things usually take, right?" There it was, a limiting belief controlling her timeline. This reminds me of when Elon Musk challenged Tesla engineers to solve a 6-month production issue in just 24 hours. They succeeded, proving that limitations are often self-imposed. Similarly, when JFK set the goal of landing on the moon, it shattered preconceived ideas of what was possible. The same concept applies to manifesting wealth. Money, like time, is fluid. It responds to your beliefs, energy, and level of certainty. Many people tie their ability to earn money to rigid systems, like hourly wages or monthly salaries. But wealth doesn't have to follow these structures. Think about entrepreneurs or lottery winners whose lives change overnight. Their wealth wasn't bound by time. It aligned with opportunity and certainty. Take Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, as an example. She was selling fax machines door-to-door when she had her billion-dollar idea. Despite lacking qualifications, funding, or connections, her absolute certainty in her vision propelled her. Within 2 years, her company became a global phenomenon. Most people remain financially stuck due to limiting beliefs about money. Statements like, "I can only earn this much per hour," or "it will take years to save enough to feel secure," turn into self-fulfilling prophecies. But your financial history doesn't determine your financial future. Even if you've struggled before, abundance is still available to you now. So how do you create a new financial reality? It starts with recognizing that money is energy. It flows where it is appreciated and welcomed. Here's how you can align yourself. Declare your certainty about wealth. Don't say, "I hope I'll earn more," or I wish I could achieve financial freedom. Instead, affirm with confidence, I am absolutely certain that abundance is entering my life right now. When you affirm this, don't concentrate on how it will happen. Instead, focus on the feeling of already possessing it. Second, free yourself from the limits of time. Society has ingrained the belief that building wealth takes decades of effort, but that idea is outdated. A single breakthrough, a connection, idea, or opportunity can transform your financial situation instantly. Stay open to receiving wealth in unexpected ways. Third, reframe your relationship with money. Stop viewing money as a distant goal, an enemy, or something elusive. Treat it with respect, gratitude, and trust. Replace statements like, I never have enough, with, money flows to me easily and consistently. This simple change in language shifts your energy and invites abundance into your life. Fourth, focus on contribution instead of mere consumption. The most financially abundant individuals prioritize creating value for others. Whether it's through ideas, services, or products, approaching wealth with a mindset of giving prompts the universe to amplify your returns. Now, let me share the most powerful manifestation formula I've ever discovered. This isn't just another technique. It's a complete transformation of how manifestation works in your life. It begins with 3 simple but potent words. I am certain. When you say, I am certain, you aren't just uttering words, you're stepping into a state of being. Think about the confidence you have in something as basic as your name. If someone questioned it, you wouldn't hesitate, right? That's the kind of certainty you need to embrace. Here's where it gets fascinating. The phrase within the next hour isn't random. Through extensive testing with thousands of individuals, I've found that the 1-hour timeline is incredibly effective. It's just long enough for the universe to rearrange circumstances, yet short enough to prevent your logical mind from introducing doubts. Let me illustrate with a personal story. Just last month, I urgently needed an essential document for a business deal. Normally, this document would take weeks to process. But at 2:15 p.m., I sat in my office and declared with unwavering certainty that I would have it by 3:15 p.m. At 3:02 p.m., I received the email with the document attached. The sender even apologized, saying it had been ready for weeks but was overlooked. This is the power of certainty. When you declare, what I desire to manifest will happen, you're not wishing or hoping. You're stating a fact. It's as inevitable as the sun rising tomorrow. Would you ever doubt that? Here's the common mistake most people make. They treat manifestation as a cosmic lottery, when in reality, it's a cosmic law, just as reliable as gravity. Now, let me introduce you to what I call the master key to instant manifestation, the flow state of certainty. This is where everything aligns seamlessly, like a symphony of creation. I'll show you how to enter this state at will. Imagine standing in a river. If you fight against the current, you struggle, exhaust yourself, and make little progress. But if you flow with the current, you move effortlessly downstream. Manifestation works in the same way. The flow state of certainty is the sweet spot between active creation and complete surrender. It's not about forcing outcomes or passively waiting. It's about maintaining a perfect balance. Be absolutely certain of your manifestation while remaining unattached to how it unfolds. Let me share a profound story from one of my workshops. Michael, a participant, had been struggling to manifest a specific business opportunity. He had been pushing, forcing, and trying every method he knew. During the workshop, I guided him into the flow state of certainty. Within the same hour, he received a call about an even better opportunity than he had envisioned. Here's the secret. The flow state isn't about what you're doing. It's about who you're being. When you're in this state, you embody the person who already has what they desire. You're not hoping, wishing, or even believing. You're knowing. It's like walking into your favorite restaurant when you're hungry. You don't hope they'll serve you food. You know they will. Remember this. When you embody certainty, your manifestation becomes inevitable. Manifestation becomes inevitable when you enter a state of certainty. In this state, you're no longer trying to make something happen. You're simply allowing what is already yours to materialize. It's like opening your front door to accept a package that's already been delivered. The universe is merely waiting for you to align with the right energy to receive it. These aren't just techniques, they're profound transformations. And they're happening faster in people's lives than they ever imagined. Let me share two powerful stories. First, Rachel was determined to get World Series tickets, 3 specific seats for a completely sold-out event. Every website showed no availability. But instead of giving up, she declared with confidence, "I am absolutely certain 3 perfect tickets will appear within the hour." 10 minutes later, she refreshed a website, and there they were, 3 ideal tickets. The seller later shared that they had been holding onto the tickets for weeks, but felt compelled to post them at that exact moment. The second story is about Angela. She declared, "I am absolutely certain he will call within the next hour." Her confidence was unshakable, and with that shift in her internal state, she didn't just hope or wish. It was her certainty that aligned her energetically with the outcome she desired. What makes these stories so powerful is the profound internal transformation that occurs with absolute certainty. At the core of this is something truly fascinating. The gamma brain state, which is directly linked to manifestation. When you shift into a state of absolute certainty, your brain enters the gamma brainwave state. While this state is usually achieved by master meditators, elite athletes, or advanced spiritual practitioners after years of training, the good news is that you can learn to access it at will. Here's what happens when you enter the gamma state. Increased mental clarity. Your focus sharpens, aligning your intentions with your desired outcomes more effectively. Your mind becomes like a laser beam, cutting through confusion and connecting directly to your goal. Reduce stress and anxiety. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or doubtful, your body moves into a state of calm. Cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases, and your nervous system balances. This calmness is essential because anxiety blocks the energy flow needed for manifestation. Certainty, on the other hand, creates ease, allowing energy to flow freely. Alignment of energy. In the gamma state, your body and mind operate at a higher frequency. This positive energy field attracts the people, opportunities, and circumstances you need to achieve your desires. This is where the concept of vibration becomes critical. When your thoughts, feelings, and energy are aligned with certainty, you naturally attract outcomes that resonate at the same frequency. Consider how we often approach manifestation in our everyday lives. We're plagued by doubts and fears. We question the process, worry about results, and sometimes sabotage ourselves with negative self-talk. But when you embody absolute certainty, your entire system shifts into a state of readiness. Your body feels capable and empowered instead of tense and unsure. It's like using a GPS. When you enter a destination, the GPS doesn't hope you'll get there. It operates with certainty, recalculating if necessary, but always guiding you to your goal. Here's the difference. Hoping creates duality, a mix of success and failure. Certainty collapses all possibilities into a single, inevitable outcome. However, there are key rules to remember. Stop obsessing. Once you declare certainty, avoid constantly checking for results. This creates resistance. Trust the process. Protect your manifestation. Don't share your intentions with others during this period. Their doubts could interfere with your energy. Live normally. Certainty doesn't require you to pause your life. Continue your daily activities as you would naturally. Now it's your turn. Use this technique today. Declare your certainty, align with it, and let the universe do its part. When you see results, come back and share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how this worked for you. Until next time, keep manifesting, keep believing, and most importantly, keep being absolutely certain. Peace out, beautiful souls.